of them. Thanks so much for popping in. I'm gonna say this now. I hope everyone is still watching Ancient stream. I got the bug. I had to do more checks. So I'm gonna do this for a couple hours. I still got Ancient on my phone, so I can keep an eye and see if he gets the Terrakion. But I want to try and get the Slowpoke tonight. And also, other good news, for some reason my Switch volumes decided to start working again today. I'm actually going to turn that down a little bit. So that means, Perhook, hello, what's going on? So that means we can get back into the Arceus Unknown hunts soon. Now that we'll be able to hear the shiny when it shows up and I won't miss it again. Hey Ron, what's going on? So how's everyone doing today? Sax, did you get any more shinies I would be jealous of? So yeah, I think we'll do this maybe for an hour or two. I don't know. I got a feeling that we're gonna get this tonight. I've been wanting to do this all day. A marked Dratini, nice. Any particular mark or just any? Hey Daylight, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. What I asked you earlier, I don't know if you had dipped before you saw. How's the Kyogre hunt going? Mission mark? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think I probably got like maybe 5 or 6 shinies with marks so far. A couple sociable. I mean, nothing really fancy. The first Slowpoke I got, I remember had a mark. I just can't remember which one it was. It might have been Cloud Watcher. I think it was Cloud Watcher because it was overcast that day. Yeah, Sax. Absolutely. Look, you know, you and I have different methods of shiny hunting, but they're both legit, right? I do what works for me, you do what works for you, and that's all that should matter. No one should ever gatekeep someone else on how to shiny hunt. I get it. I get it. You know, haters gonna hate. Just do what makes you happy, man. Exactly. Exactly, Sax. Hey Jay, 271, that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I've noticed is, and I don't know if maybe I don't know if maybe people like overseas enjoy the videos or whatever, but it seems like I get more subs while I'm sleeping than when I'm checking it religiously all day long. Which is pretty neat. It's nice to kind of wake up and check the YouTube studio and see where I'm at. Yeah, Sax, you can't let those guys get to you, man. I mean, you're right. I mean, they're just salty folks. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters, man. Doing some stream hopping. I got an idea who else you're hopping in. You know, I actually debate on this for a little bit. I feel a little bit bad, but you know, I got to do what I got to do too, right? And if I wanted to just stream when none of my other friends were streaming, I wouldn't have a lot of time to stream, right? So there's going to have to be some overlap. That's just how the game works. Yeah, I really think we're gonna get the Slowpoke today. I have this like, you know how like everybody has their own little superstitions when it comes to shiny hunting and stuff? I've been going for Heatmore like off and on all day long. Exactly, Ron. There's only 24 hours in the day. I gotta stream sometime. And I gotta sleep sometime too, and I gotta work sometimes, so. But yeah, everyone's had their own like superstitions about shiny hunting. I've been hunting Heatmore off and on all day. I've done several hundred encounters for it, haven't gotten a shiny. So I feel like I'm due for a shiny. So I'd rather get the shiny live on stream with the Slowpoke than get the Heatmore tonight. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna knock out a few hundred encounters of Heatmore after work tonight. Okay, I did that. Now let's go to the Slowpoke, and that's when the shiny will shine. Because, I mean, if you think about it, it's still the same odds, right? Like, I've thought about this a lot. Like, odds are odds, and I don't think it matters for the individual Pokemon. I don't even think it matters for the individual game. Cumulative odds, if I keep encountering Pokemon, I have a higher and higher chance of eventually finding one. So if I do several, 100 or 1,000 checks in one game and don't get anything, then those cumulative odds are going to continue into whatever other game I play. Because it's just, 13 out of 65 regardless of where or what it is. Extra shiny hunting, Kirk, that sounds complicated. How does that work? What do I need to know about that? Sax, I hope that other than those idiots that are, acting stupid, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've had a good day. I feel like I haven't talked to you in a hot minute. Perk, what all did you do with your day off? Did you keep going for that Squirtle? Razzie Dazzy. Hello, hello. Oh, nice. Got the K9 at home now. Is that, oh, what was the name? What was the name? That was the name that you were saying on Chemistry this morning, right? 75 checks? Nice. 7 likes. Yeah, I guess if someone wants to make a like goal, I don't think we're gonna get too high tonight. I think there's just too many other fantastic streamers going on for people to pop in here. But if someone wants to make a like goal, I'll pop it up. Nada, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, this has been a fun day for me. We got a new intern at work yesterday, and so I spent most of the day. Dutch Shepherd, nice. I don't know how it works with your field of employment, Kirk. Is that something that would be okay dropping a picture of, or no? I understand if not, but I like dogs. I like seeing pictures of dogs. But yeah, so we got this intern at work yesterday, which is great. Definitely needed, but she's like, fresh. She's brand new. She's a college student. She's interested in getting into marketing and advertising, but uh, she's got no. AJ, I love your optimism, but I think Razzie's is a little bit more realistic right now. But she's got no like real world experience, so all yesterday was like teaching her how everything works, like the day-to-day operations and everything, showing her the system, showing her how the database is and everything works, and it ended up eating up a lot of my day, and so I wasn't able to be in the streams nearly as much as I wanted to be. But then today I was able to like set her off to do a few things on her own, and I could hang out in Chem's stream and Razzie's stream and Gage's stream for a hot minute. I really hope he feels better soon. And an Ancient stream, so it was nice. I feel like I got to spend a lot of time with my buddies today. And now you guys are nice enough to spend a little bit of time with me, which I really appreciate. So what's going on, guys? What do you guys want to talk about while we look for this Slowpoke? What's on your mind? Razzie, it's always nice being in your stream, man. Your stream is always so much fun. It just seems like it's, all the best people from the community hanging out there. And, as much as I love Chem, and I'm so over the moon excited for him with how big he's gotten, there's not as much nonsense in your stream, Razzie, so we can just kind of be ourselves and be chilling and hang out, and I love that. It just feels like a fun place to goof off. Going for Zygarde, well, good luck, man. That's one I've been trying for off and on for a while, and I don't think I'm ever gonna get it. Honestly, believe it or not, guys, I hate Dynamax Adventures. I really do. Like, I am horrible at Poke Radar in Gens 4 and 6, but I hate Dynamax Adventures. It's just such a long check. And I have such horrible luck with it too. I had amazing luck the first night it came out. I got 4 shinies, including 2 in 1 check, and including a Zekrom. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then I think I've gotten 3 shinies since then. Alright, Razzie, peace. See you later. But, no, I mean, I love the idea behind Dynamax Adventures, and I love watching people do Dynamax Adventures. I just don't like doing Dynamax Adventures. I'd rather, I mean, as monotonous as this is, I'd rather sit here and do this and knock out several hundred checks in a couple of hours at worse odds. And I don't know, for me, feel like I've made some progress than doing like 5 or 6 Dynamax Adventures in a couple hours and get nothing out of it, and feel like I'm no closer to getting it either. Amber, thank you for stopping in. It's so good to see you. How are you doing today? How's Dorian? How's Forrest? Lo, what's going on, man? Is there anybody left modding over an Ancient? Man, I feel bad. hopefully this Click Like Animations 10th like. Thank you so much, and thank you for stopping in. I hope you're having a good day. What's going on? But yeah, hopefully we'll get the Slowpoke quick, and we can all jump back into Ancient Stream. But gosh, I can't. You guys are awesome. You know, I just kind of like ninja'd this live stream. I didn't do the notification right. I mean, I guess I did a notification on the Discord that's automatic, but I didn't like schedule the stream or anything. I just popped on here and went live, and I can't believe you guys all jumped in here so quick. I figured I'd probably be in here by myself for a while, but it's just so awesome to see all you guys here. How's the balance between? You hope my career is successful. Well, thank you so much, Click Like Animations. That's really nice of you to say. Thank you. How's the balance between the Switch sound and the music? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. I'm sure it'll be fine. I remember when I was a kid, I got lots of ticks, and somehow I survived. I shouldn't have said it like that. I mean, I can understand it being something to worry about, but I'm sure everything will be okay. I do have music playing in the background. Can you not hear it? We got the Switch music going on, and then I also got some synthwave, non-copyrighted music in the back. Lower the game volume a bit? Okay, thank you, Ron. I will do that. Yeah, like I said, I magically got the Switch sound back today. I didn't even do anything. It just popped back up. So I was happy about that. So for any of you that were in my Legends Arceus stream the other week, we were shiny hunting unknowns, and I didn't have Switch volume, and I ended up failing a shiny because I didn't notice the sparkles, and there was no shiny sound because there was no sound. So I'm happy we can get back into that later. Feel terrible for not catching it sooner. You know, I just never think about it. Never have the music. You know, don't. I mean, I understand, but I mean, don't beat yourself up. I mean, that's just normal parenting, right? Like, no parent is going to be absolutely exactly perfect with catching every little thing about their kid every single time. You know, and somehow we all survive. You know, our parents weren't perfect. You know, our parents screwed up. They won't tell us that, but you know, they did. Our parents screwed up. They made mistakes, or they overlooked something, or whatever, and they beat themselves up over it, and we all turned out fine. I mean, relatively fine. I can't speak for everybody here, but you know. I mean, I don't want to get all old man, but I know some of you guys are closer to my age than others, and like, I mean, I remember like both my parents worked full time. I was a latchkey kid. You know, I get home from school to an empty house. I put on my play clothes. I go out. I play with kids on the playground and everything, and you know, ride my bike. You know, a mile or two away, and you know, I'd be home for dinner. And like, you know, my parents hadn't seen me or talked to me since I left for school that morning, you know, and I made it. I survived through childhood, you know. Um, so I think kids are more durable than sometimes we give them credit for. Exactly, click clack. That's a very good point. Exactly, Lo. That's what we call the old Irish exit. Just don't say anything, keep in the background, and then peace out. You're gone for hours before anybody notices. No, guys, I really do have a good feeling about this. I think this one's gonna pop up for us tonight. And oh man, I really want it to. For any you guys that are out there that are streamers, I'd imagine I would think that you probably felt this way too. Like I am so uh, I'm so anxious. You know, I can't wait to get my first real shiny live on stream. I feel like I gotta get to that point, you know? I feel like I'm not going to consider myself legit until a shiny pops up live on stream. And I mean, come on, this is the third day. Where is it? What's going on? It's almost 900 encounters with no shiny. This one I'm going to evolve into Slowbro, and uh, uh, I got the 8 Galarica twigs, and I went and saw the lady, and I got the Galarica cuff. So I'm all ready. As soon as we get this guy or girl, we're immediately going to evolve it on stream. Because I already have the first Slowpoke, and normally I would compare stats to see which one to evolve. But the first one I got had just junk stats. It was like okay and decent in everything. So basically, the odds of this one not having better stats is astronomical. So we're just going to evolve this one. And then eventually I'll go for a third one. I don't know if we'll do that one on stream or if... I mean, I don't know if I want to do like repeat hunts. But I'll get the supplies to turn the third one into to Slowking. Ooh, that's a very nice light goal. Thank you, Dice Art. And thank you guys for the likes. I can't believe we hit 10 that quick. You guys are ridiculous. I'm also recording my stream today. Ken was talking about this morning, and I didn't realize this, you know, because I'm still so new to all this stuff. That, you know, he records his stream so that he can do the shiny clips. I never thought of that. I just thought like I thought it automatically recorded everything. I didn't know I had to manually record it, so I'm making sure I'm recording this in case the shiny pops up. Amber is the best Resi. The Dice Art universe is the only universe I want to live in because it's full of love and hugs and smiles. Oh yeah, yeah. I figure what I'm gonna do is if I don't get a shiny on a stream, I'm immediately gonna delete the file. Unless Razzie says something really funny that I want to clip. Uh, and we'll just keep going like that. Um, I just got this computer about a month ago specifically for streaming, so I have like nothing on it, so I'm not worried about memory. It's not like I have a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm worried that the stream's gonna eat up the rest. But yeah, I want to keep it cleaned out. Oh no, Amber. Oh, that. I mean, it's you got the rowlet. That's awesome. Oh, but yeah, I can imagine that would be a little bittersweet not being able to get the clip. I um you know I just started streaming, but like I've gotten a lot of shinies. Not to sound like I'm full of myself, and I had to switch for maybe 5, 6 months before I realized that if you hold down the photo button, it records video. So I have like probably a dozen shinies in Sword and Shield, every single shiny in Let's Go that I have a photo of, but I don't have a video of of the encounter. Not to mention the hundreds of shinies that I've gotten on the 3DS. Um, I really wish I had all those to reference. I feel kind of like I don't know, not a fraud or something, but I feel kind of weird coming into the streaming community claiming like almost 800 shinies as I'm starting streaming, but I just I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing when it came to that aspect, and I just with the 3DS, I just had no other way other than if I wanted to like bust out my phone every time something popped up. Oh, Daylight, we're just talking about not being able to record clips of shiny encounters, that's all. Ancient Chess was blowing up for a second. I thought he found something. Alright, Amber, no problem. I mean, this is just like I'm hanging out looking for a Slowpoke. I can't believe that anybody wants to hang out with me while I do that. Um, yeah, I appreciate anyone popping in at all for whatever amount of time. Um, AJ, are you still here? I think Daylight needs some help. Daylight, is there something particular you're looking for? I'm assuming you need something like as a trade, or you want to do a Dynamax adventure or something. And speaking of Dynamax Adventure, guys, this is a small enough stream. There's not a lot of people in here. I'm not worried about the chat getting spammed up or anything. If you guys want to, um, you know, do trades or do Dynamax Adventures or whatever, feel free to use my chat. I don't care. Um, but if uh, if if you are interested in checking out the Discord, uh, we do have a Discord actually. Nice little relaxed Discord that my boy Syndisax has been nice enough to set up and runs. You can share your shinies. You can um, talk about comic books like I do. I can just talk whatever. Here's the link for that if there's anybody in here that's not already part of it that would like to join. But yeah, there you go. Daylight needs Trap Edge badly. We need to get Daylight a Trap Edge ASAP. Yeah, Razzie, do it. Do it. Nothing but positivity and love and support and excitement there when people post shinies. I would love to see it. What'd you get? If it's something I don't have, if you post it in my Discord though, I claim the right to take it from you. Oh, you won't spoil it. Okay, all right, that's fair. So I assume it's at least evening time for everybody here. Anyone have anything good for dinner? What have you guys been eating? I grabbed a sub from Subway on the way home from work tonight. No dinner. Oh yeah, low. It's still what time is it? 8. It's what 5:30 for you. That's still kind of early for dinner. Low, are you streaming tonight? And if so, what time? I really want to get into one of your streams here soon, but you know, you're West Coast and I'm an old man, so it's been tough for me, but I really want to do that, man. I'd love to be there with you. Or 8:30 your time, so that'd be about 11:30 my time. Yeah, I might be able to get in there tonight. I don't know how long. I'll probably pull what I do with Dice Art Universe's stream, where I'll get in there, say hello to everybody, make a few jokes, and then fall asleep while watching it. But yeah, I'd like to get in there, man. I know a while back you did some what would be for you early streams that I was able to catch a bit like around lunchtime my time, and I missed that. I missed your streams, man. Last night, I had a friend come over. I got a standing Monday night dinner and movie date with her, and she watched, or I guess we watched Endgame. It was her first time seeing it. Like, she hasn't watched a lot of the Marvel movies. She thought that like the whole MCU was just too large and intimidating. So like she didn't want to have like that big of an investment into it, which I can understand. But she's a big fan of I'm gonna start rambling. I apologize. She's a big fan of the director Taika Waititi, who did like What We Do in the Shadows, Hunt for the Wilder People, that current show on HBO, This Flag Means Death, I think is what it's called. And he directed Thor Ragnarok. So I made her watch Thor Ragnarok, and she enjoyed it. And of course, that leads like right into Infinity War. And so I figured I had her on the hook. So the next week we watched Civil War, so she could see what was going on with everybody else. And then we watched Infinity War last week, and then Endgame last night. And afterwards, I was asking her what she thought, and it was kind of interesting. Like, so she hasn't been invested in the Marvel movies like I have, and probably a lot of you guys have. So all that like fanfare stuff, like all the callbacks, all the bringing all the characters back and everything, didn't hit for her like it did for a lot of us, just because she didn't have that that sense of appreciation. And she said as much. And she said there's so much going on in that movie, with all the different plot threads and everything. She said she actually liked Infinity War a lot more. She said Infinity War was a lot darker and bleaker, but story-wise, she really, really enjoyed it, and it was her favorite Marvel movie she's seen. I just thought that was an interesting take. But she did like how everything ended in Endgame. She thought it was a good, good walk off for all the cast members that left afterwards. Christine T, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. No, Ron. Actually, I feel bad. I was actually thinking about you the other day. I have been so behind in my comic reading the last few weeks between the move and watching everybody's streams and all. Hello. I had like a big stack of comics from like the last 3 or 4 weeks I had to read, and I made some good progress the other night. I got through like 10 or 12 of them, but I didn't make it down to the Hulk and Thor issues yet. I got to read 2 issues of Eternals, and then I think I'm doing the Hulk and Thors. So that'll probably be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll knock those out, just in time to go pick up the new comics. Did you read it, Ron? And did you read any more of Something is Killing the Children? Soon? Okay. Yeah, we'll have to, once we both read it, we'll have to talk and see what we think. But yeah, I think you were here when I said it on Sunday. I went to the comic shop on Saturday after the stream, and the second chapter of that storyline in Thor issue 25 is out. So the first 2 chapters are out. And I'm assuming probably tomorrow. It might be tomorrow. It might be next week. The 3rd chapter, which will be in the Hulk series, will be out. What you picking up at the store? You gotta grab me something. Sorry about that. I forgot to close my Discord. Well, what nice. Razzie, are you still here? Razzie, that is a beautiful, beautiful shiny. That looks so good in Gen 8. I have it in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but I haven't moved all my Gen 6 and 7 shinies to Gen 8 yet. It looks so good. Yeah, at some point in the future, I'll finally get around to moving all my 3DS shinies to home, and then I'll have to do a shiny flex stream and show you guys all my shinies. Might be a few hours. What snackies I want? What can I go for? Just give me a big old bag of gummy bears, man. I love gummy bears. Yeah, Razzie, good job on that shiny. How many Dynamax adventures did that take for you? Yeah, between that one and the Razzie Drago, you're having a good month. Two. You got it in two. What is my Dynamax luck? God, I hate Dynamax so much. Like, I enjoy doing Dynamax, like, with other people, with friends, like, doing Dynamax with, like, you know, Tyler or Gage or Amber. That's fun, mostly because the stuff that they're hunting for are things I already have. So I just feel like I'm, like, helping out. But for the hunts that I need, it's just, I have such horrible luck, and they take so long. Yeah, Lowe's the man. Lowe's incredible. Speaking of Lowe, the thumbnail I've been using for the Slowpoke hunt for the last 3 streams, uh, everything other than the horrible text and the oddly placed shiny Slowpoke was all designed by Lowe. Lowe's a fantastic guy who was kind enough to design a couple of thumbnail templates for me. You know, AJ, I've been thinking about that. Maybe I will start doing the Dynamax adventures for the ones I need. The only thing stopping me from doing that is when I don't get the shiny. I don't want you guys hearing me swear live on YouTube. I want you to see me crying and throwing stuff at the wall. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I genuinely, honestly enjoy like wild encounter hunts like this more than I enjoy Dynamax adventures. I just feel like I just put so much energy into it and never get any payoff. Like, okay, since that first incredible night that I was talking about, where I got those 4 shinies in like a span of a couple of hours, that was what was that, like November 2020? I think that came out. Since then, I've gotten a Rabombi, which is nice. I like that shiny. I got a Mr. Mime. I did get a Poltegeist. That was neat. And I got a Excelgor, which is also a good shiny, to be fair. But that's, what, 18 months? 18 months, and those are like the 4 I've gotten. And not a single other legendary other than that first Zekrom. No, Lo, I don't think that's weird at all. Honestly, I think I'm the weird one. Because, I mean, I see everyone all throughout the community doing Dynamax adventures nonstop and having a blast and having so much fun. And, you know, it seems to be, you know, bringing in the views and everyone gets to participate. And I love, I was about to say that, Razzie, exactly. It's co-op. So it's nice that you can actually play with your friends or play with your viewers on your stream. That's all fantastic. They're, and the shiny odds are great. 1 in 100 if you have the shiny charm. That averages out to right around, but not exact. People think it's exact, but it's not quite exact. Averages out to about 1 in 25 that you're going to get a shiny out of the 4. Um, Everything about it screams that it's a fantastic method to shiny hunt. But I'm missing that part of me. I just do not enjoy it. I don't know what it is. I mean, when I know, if I remember back, if I can remember that far back to the last time I did get a shiny in a Dynamax adventure, yeah, I was really happy. And exactly, Razzie, it was something that I had not hunted before. It was something that I wasn't exactly looking for, but I got it, so that's great. It's almost like finding a random shiny. And I was probably really excited for a couple minutes. And I probably did another Dynamax adventure because I was still riding that high because I got a shiny. Oh my god, it's true, I still can get shinies from these things, it is possible. And then that next Dynamax adventure, I didn't get anything, and I was like, dude, I can't do another 15 minutes, screw this, I'm done. That's just how I feel. I'm just built differently. Yeah, and see, that's the thing that, exactly, that's what frustrates me. It is the only way I can get the Gen 7. Look, guys, I I lived, eat, breathed, slept Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon for, I don't know, 9, 10, 12 months. Uh, I did all the SOS hunts. I did all the regular wormhole hunts. I did all the legendary wormhole hunts. All of them. I had, yes, this is a hefty rant, Razzie. This is a hefty rant. I got every single legendary shiny in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And I loved it. It was fantastic. I talked about this before, about how I started with Xerneas. I never thought I would have enjoyed soft reset hunts. I love them. I have every shiny, every legendary shiny, except for Gen 7. And the only way I can get that is through the... Stop, Razzie. Stop. You're not helping. And the only way I can get those is through my least enjoyable shiny hunting method. Like, I just... Stop, AJ. You guys are not helping. Like, what I need to do is I need to get AJ's luck. I need to go into somebody else's hunt that's hunting something I need and snipe the shiny and just piece out of there. That's what I need to do. Low, because I need to have the dog, the snake, and the Voltron. Because you know I can't just have one. I need to have all three. Oh, speaking of Zygarde, one of the only times I've ever seen a mistake on Cerebi, and I will never forget this. I'll never forgive Cerebi for this. Oh yeah, Razzie, that is true. That's AJ. I'm teasing you. I'm teasing you because you you helped out Amber on Groudon and you ended up getting the Groudon. You helped out Ancient on Kyogre and you ended up getting the Kyogre. That's what I meant. I'm just teasing you. I need to do that too. I need to go into streamers hunts that are looking for something I need and use that AJ luck and get the legendary that they're looking for. But yeah, so this mistake on Cerebi. So shiny locks, right? We all know them. We all hate them, and they've become a lot more regular since Gen 6. So under Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they have listed everything that's shiny locked, and it's it's the Tapus, it's the Cosmog, Cosmoem, Solgaleo, Lunala, the Necrozma, um, and Zygarde. But well, see, there exactly, AJ, you proved my point, Latias with Bree. Um, but for the shiny locks for Sun and Moon, they list all the same things that are shiny locked, but they don't list Zygarde, or at least they didn't like a year ago. I don't know if they updated it or not. So Zygarde is not marked, or was not marked, as shiny locked on Sun and Moon. So I went into Sun and Moon and I spent a good few hours trying to soft reset Zygarde. And nothing was happening. And I started to like really doubt, like maybe this isn't right or whatever. And I did some more research outside of Cerebi and found out that, yeah, Zygarde is shiny locked in Sun and Moon. But I'll never forgive Cerebi for that omission. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I didn't spend a lot of time on it. It's not like I was hunting it for weeks before I found out. I thought I found a loophole, but like as I started doing it for a while, I started thinking like, if this were possible, I'm pretty sure I would have already known that it was possible. Like, I started thinking like, if you could shiny hunt Zygarde in Sun and Moon, I probably would have seen a whole lot of videos about this. The Tapus are incredible shinies. I do have a shiny Tapu Koko from the, what was it, GameSpot giveaway they did. I think right before Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon came out, but that's the only one I have. So I mean, that's the only shiny Gen 7 legendary I have. Unless, oh, Ken was talking about this a little bit this morning. Titanol and Silvally. What are they considered? Are they legendaries or not? I think they're legendaries, aren't they? If they are, then I do have Titanol as a shiny legendary too. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I think I mentioned this on the last stream. In Ultra Sun, I'm down to needing 5 shinies that are not available in Gen 8 in any way, shape, or form. I need, and so I'm doing Masuda right now, which I used to hate, and now I'm okay with. So maybe one day I'll like Dynamax. But I need to hatch 2 Scatterbugs, I need to hatch 2 Dynamos, and then I need to do my second Titanol soft reset. And then I am done. I have every shiny Pokemon that is not available in Gen 8. So then I could theoretically be done with the 3DS, but I won't be, because there's still some things that are available in Gen 8 that I'd rather hunt for in Gen 7, or hatch, I guess. And like I really want to Masuda method all the Gen 7 starters in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it with Poplio. If you guys didn't know this, I didn't realize this until not that long ago. Like in Gen 8, if you're Masuda methoding something and the shiny hatches, it gives you the little sparkle animation, just say like, hey look, it's a shiny. In Gen 7, it does not do that. There's no sparkle animation. It just shows up, and it hatches like a regular egg. And if it's something like Litten, you can obviously tell whether it's a shiny Litten or not. But if it's really subtle like Poplio, you got no way of knowing unless, until you actually go back into your team and check the hatched eggs. And that just sounds like a mistake waiting to happen for me. So I'll probably do the Poplio line in Sword and Shield. And sometime here soon, I gotta do the big home move. I need to get everything over to BDSP to get the shiny charm there, so I can start my. I know it's pronounced Fione. I guess I say Fione. I need to do my Fione hunt. I need to do the Fione hunt, and I need to finally get that dang Arceus, and then I'll probably never touch Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl again. I want to thank guys for hanging out here on a unscheduled random Tuesday night. Yeah, I know, AJ. Exactly. It's BS. It's honestly it's BS. I was really excited about the possibilities of things that I could hunt in BDSP, but once I got the half dozen or so Pokemon I needed from Poke Radar, I was like, well, there's nothing else for me to do here. It's such a shame because I mean I was really looking forward to being able to hunt everything else I needed in Gen 2, 3, and 4 in BDSP. But thankfully, Legends Arceus came out, and I was able to knock out a lot with that. At least. But there's still a handful I need. And I can't believe it. What really frustrates me is after all these years with all these different shiny hunting methods and everything, there is still not a way other than Masuda or full odds to hunt Burmy and Wormadam. I mean, of all the Pokemon, it's stupid. I resent the fact that I have to Masuda or full odds hunt Burmy and Wormadam. And I gotta get a minimum of 4, right? I have to get at least 1 Burmy, and then I gotta get 3 Wormadam. In a perfect world, I'm gonna get 3 Burmy and 3 Wormadam. It's just so stupid. Windsor, hey, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping in. I hope you're having a good day. What's going on? What are you up to? I don't know if we're gonna get the Slowpoke before 1,000. We might have to go. We might have to go into the 4 digits. I think I'm gonna check that other Slowpoke here in a second. I'm doing good, man. Just having a nice chill hunt here for the Slowpoke. It's an easy hunt, which is nice. The checks go quick, and I get to talk with everybody in the stream and see how everyone's doing. No, it's been a pretty good day. Yeah, AJ, I mean, My personal opinion, everyone has their own. Anyone can feel free to disagree with me. My personal opinion, the only reason I would ever get the shiny charm, and I will, the only reason I'll get the shiny charm in BDSP is specifically to get a shiny Fion. That's it. I can't even say to Masuda hunt in general because the Masuda hunts are so slow in BDSP. You know, you're better off, hatching eggs in other games. But literally for one Pokemon, I'm gonna get the shiny charm. Do you guys think they will ever release another way to get Deoxys? Because it seems like they've been um, a lot. They've been relaxing a lot on being able to get mythicals lately. Like I know you can't hunt the Manaphy, Jirachi, or Mew in PDSP, but they did at least offer them. You can now shiny hunt Darkrai Shaman and Arceus uh, in BDSP. I'm wondering how long it'll be before we see Deoxys show up again. Windsor, what's my most favorite shiny? That is a tough one. I I change my answer a lot depending on what I'm currently excited about. I will say that, and this is kind of a lame answer. It's not like, obviously like shiny Rayquaza is incredible. Greninja looks great. Charizard looks great. Salazzle. There's lots of amazing shinies. I don't know what it is about it, but right now I am in love with shiny Stuffle. I think changing the pink to that yellow, I don't know what it is. I just think it looks fantastic. And this is before like I don't know if you do Pokemon Go or whatever, but they had that community day the other month for it. Long before that, back when I first started shiny hunting during using the SOS method in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I saw what shiny Stuffle looked like, and I was like, I need to have that right now. And I still remember when it showed up. I just thought it looked so gorgeous in person. Um, I mean, other than that, um, I think I think Mothim is a good underrated shiny. I think the blue and yellow looks amazing. Um, I think uh, I think Applin is awesome. Um, of course, like Ditto and Mew look great. I know I really like the shinies that become blue or yellow. I think those ones I typically like the most. What about you, Windsor? What's your favorite shiny? Well, thank you for watching, AJ. That's a really nice thing for you to say. But yeah, there will probably be a Deoxys event at some point. Probably not in Gen 8 at this point. Probably a few months after Scarlet and Violet drop, maybe there'll be something. Shiny Regigigas, that's a good one. That actually is a really good one. Um, I like the coloring on that a lot. Have I encountered two shiny in one outbreak before in Legends Arceus? No, actually I haven't. Now I think about it. Wow, AJ, that's a stellar lineup there. Um, no, I have not been fortunate enough to get two shinies in one outbreak. That would have been pretty neat. Um, but uh, I mean, I've certainly gotten a lot of shinies. Since the massive mass outbreak update, I have gotten shinies in more than one outbreak in a map, but not in the same outbreak. Why don't you want the fishing mark, Sax? What's wrong with the fishing mark? Oh, and Sax, I forget. Oh, it was on Bree's stream last night. She had mentioned that according to the coding, oh, so common. Okay. Uh, that according to the coding, there is one mark, the chosen one, that as of yet no one has been able to figure out how that one's supposed to work or how you're supposed to get it or even if you can get it. Did you know about that? That was the first time I had heard it after all this time. I didn't know there was an unused mark still out there. I think it was called the Chosen One, which I assume was supposed to be for something like, some sort of special mythical or giveaway or something. I can't imagine there being a whole bunch of chosen ones out there. Welcome back, Razzie. Wouldn't that be something if my first real shiny hunt in a stream ends up being like 10 times over odds and we go to like 9,000? Wouldn't that be nuts? Yeah, Sax, that's what I figure. It's probably another one of those things like where they coded something for a future event and then they just scrapped the event or they never got around to it. I was just surprised that, it's been like 2 years since Marks came out. I was surprised I'd never heard of it. I mean, it came from Bree, so I assume it's correct. I mean, I can't imagine her not knowing what she's talking about. Nice, Sax. I am jealous of your Dragapult. That's one I really want to hunt. Um, but hunting Dracloak in the wild is pretty rare. Um, and I don't think, and someone please correct me if I'm wrong, because I would love to be wrong on this. I don't think there is any place that has overworld Dreepy spawns. Oh, nice, Sax. Stars in the wild. That's did we ever figure out what the actual odds are for the stars in the wild? Because like I know it's possible, but I do agree with Chem, there's no way it's 1 in 16. The odds cannot be 1 in 16 for stars. It's gotta be less than. All Underworld Razzie? Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I don't like doing Underworld hunts. Really sad. See now I got my two most trusted friends here. Both of whom I believe every word they say, give me completely opposite answers. I don't know what to do now. Like, I know at Lake of Outrage, during certain weathers, you would go with Sax. um, like, I know I've seen a lot of Dracloaks during certain weathers at Lake of Outrage. I've never seen Dreepies, though. Wish there are a handful of Pokemon that don't have overworld spawns. Um, like, and again, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I don't think there's any overworld spawns for Applin. I think Applin's just in the trees. Um, and that makes me sad. Well, speak of the Chem Nation, here he is. How are you, Chemistry Christopher National? I hope you had a good day. I hope you're able to bring me some of that trademark Chem Shiny Luck for this hunt. Good, I'm glad you had a good day. Has the weather broke for you yet, or is it still ridiculously cold up there in Manitoba? It's just wild to me, like, here in PA, we're having like ridiculous, like mid 90-degree weather over the weekend, and you're talking about how chilly it still is up there. And granted, it's a lot further north. It seems so odd to me to have cold weather in late May. 15 likes? Wow, you guys are ridiculous. You guys are just out of control tonight. $72 today. Well, that's good. That seems more normal to me. So, like, is that because you guys just had like I don't want to say a cold snap, but I mean just not that long ago, maybe like even a few days ago, you guys are still having pretty chilly weather. Is that normal, or is this unusual for it to still be cold up until mid-May? Oh wow, we went over 1,000 counters and I didn't even notice. Okay, it is unusual. All right, good. Well, not good. I just mean, I'm glad that's not the norm for you. Yeah, I can't wait to see a hefty reaction either, Razzie. I honestly don't know what it's going to be like. I don't I genuinely do not know what I'm going to do when the shiny shows up. I had a really half-butt reaction on that Arceus stream when we were looking for the unknowns, and I flew over a shiny Psyduck. And I noticed it, and God, it was so horrible going back and rewatching that clip because I was like, shiny, shiny, there's a shiny. That's a shiny. That's a Psyduck. I already have a bunch, but we're gonna catch it. So, like, honestly, that one felt a little forced. I felt like I should, say something to mark the occasion. But, Whoa, where's my gummy bears? Tell me you got Haribo. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my shiny reaction is going to be like. I don't know if, it's just going to be like, oh, cool. Yep, there it is. Or if I'm going to just go like full A drive. I have no idea. It'll be natural, though. I can promise you that. I'm not a good actor. Kev. No, Kev, you have good reactions. Like, I think, like, real talk, there are streamers on YouTube whose reactions are so ridiculously over the top I can't take them seriously, and I can't help but wonder how long they practiced that reaction in the mirror that morning. Then there are other streamers that are, hey Bruno, welcome to stream. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Then there's other streamers that are, whoa, and you subscribe too. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Um, Avocado flavor bear. That sounds intriguing, actually. I will try that. And then there's other streamers that like the Kangas Kid is a great example, and I love the Kangas Kid. He's a big influence on me for the Wild Hunts and Sword and Shield, but he gets the shiny after like several thousand encounters, and he's like, oh thank God, there it is. Oh, it's over, and that's it. So there's like those two ends of the spectrum of like no reaction and like I can't take that seriously reaction. All that said, all that babbling I just did, my point, Cam, is I think you have some of my favorite reactions because it's so genuine. Like, actually, you and Ancient, like, whenever you see the shiny, it's so spontaneous. It's so genuine. You can see like the glee, like the childlike glee on your face when you see the shiny, and I love it. I love it. It warms my heart every time. I hear shiny patch on my head very often. I still hear the chain continues from time to time. I should say the chain continues. Only 30 minutes. Wow. To act that well, I would have expected at least a couple hours. You got some talent there, buddy. There's this one guy, and I will not say his name, but there is this one guy that, and this isn't a joke, it's not you, Kim. There is this one guy that was doing a lot of Let's Go hunts, and I watched a lot of his shiny reaction videos, specifically for a few to see exactly where he was to do the hunt. Um, maximize like number response and everything. And his reactions were so ridiculous. He would see like a shiny like Magikarp or a Pidgey, and he would like fall out of his chair and like run around the room and scream. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, I really hope this isn't genuine because you got some issues. Ooh, homemade pierogies with half a yellow onion. That sounds delicious, man. You've gotten me hankering for some pierogies lately. Pierogies are pretty popular in the area where I live, central Pennsylvania. Pierogies are pretty popular here, and you've been talking about them a lot lately. I think I'm gonna have to go out and get some. Oh, thank you, Bruno. You're cool too. I appreciate you being in the stream. I like having cool people in the stream to talk to. How's your day been going? What are you up to? I'm telling you guys, if this hunt ends up going like triple odds, I'm gonna lose it. I'm so excited and anxious to get a legit shiny for my living dex on stream. I can't wait. And this isn't even technically for my shiny living dex, it's for the form dex. But it's one I don't have yet, so I'm excited. So we've been going for an hour and 22 minutes, and we've done 218 checks. That's pretty good. I am looking for a shiny, Bruno. I'm looking for a shiny Slowpoke. So keep your eyes open and let me know if you see a yellow Slowpoke, because that's what I'm looking for here. And I'm gonna need your guys' help to make sure I don't miss it. And hopefully we get it soon. You don't think you've actually seen a Slowpoke shiny in game? Well, Lo, if you go to... Hey, I can self-promote because it's my stream. If you go to my channel, you can check out a shiny encounter clip from a few days ago in which I found my first shiny Slowpoke. I believe the clip is called "This Shiny Hunt Was Not Slow." Homer Simpson slower. Damn, you got the jokes. That's good. I like that. It really does. That's just too good. "17 likes. You guys are incredible. You're just out of control. I can't believe 17 people would like watching me just walk back and forth between two Slowpokes for a couple hours. I love you guys. Yeah, Lo, you know, I've seen the sprite or the model or whatever a whole bunch of times, like the one up in the top right corner. I've seen that, you know, a bunch since the game came out. But it wasn't until I actually encountered it last week, I was like, oh wow, this is actually a really nice looking shiny. Dr. Twilight, what's going on, buddy? How you been? I think, yeah, you were an ancient stream earlier tonight, weren't you? Thanks for stopping in. And speaking of ancient, I got his stream running on my phone, so I'm keeping an eye out to make sure I don't miss the Terrakion if he finds it. But if he gets a shiny on screen, someone let me know. I don't want to miss that. Oh, hey, you know what? And I'm sorry I didn't think about this before. Lo, are you still here? Could you do me a favor? Would you be able to drop a link? Or Ron, if Ron's still here? Or Sax? Yeah, Lo, I know we got a couple of new people in the chat here that I don't recognize from the community. If you wouldn't mind dropping Chem Nation's link here, on the very small chance that anyone here does not know who Chem Nation is, he's one of the greatest Pokemon YouTube streamers of all time. Uh, Definitely top 5. Uh, no, no, he's legit. He's the best there is. He streams Monday through Friday in the morning. If you're available, he sometimes streams on the weekends. His content is always a lot of fun. His luck is ridiculous, and he is just such a genuine and nice guy. Always interacts with the chat. Awesome guy. If you're not already subbed to him, leave my stream, go sub to him, watch some of his videos, and after you're entertained, if you feel like it, feel free to come on back. Okay, Windsor. Well, thanks for coming back. You're excellent, Bruno. I'm glad to hear that. I am excellent as well. I'm excellent knowing that you're excellent. No. Am I a collector? I am. Like obsessively. Like it's an issue. Like it's bad. If there is something I like and it's a collectible, I'm all over it. So yes, I am a collector, and one of my favorite collections is shiny Pokemon. Um, I have a lot of them. I want more of them. And I definitely want to get the shiny Slowpoke so I can evolve it into shiny Slowbro. Because I do not have that one yet, and I really want it. Well, go ahead and drop your link a couple times too. Lo is also a fantastic streamer. Chem streams early in the morning, Lo streams late at night. You can get the best of both worlds. Lo's shiny luck lately has been ridiculous. He's the master of Dynamax adventures. He's definitely worth checking out. He's a good dude too. And he will be streaming here in a few hours if you're looking for somebody later on to watch. You have 2 shiny VMAX cards. You gave one to your cousin. Well, that was really nice of you. Now, is that what you meant when you asked if I was a collector? If I collected cards? I don't collect the cards specifically because I know that if I started to, I would run out of money and have to sell my house because I would buy too many cards. But I do like looking at the cards and I like seeing other people's card collections. Thank you, Ron. AJ's lurking. Awesome. Blows my mind the idea of someone having my stream with my ramblings going on in the background while they do something else. Blows my mind. You're young, so when you get older, you can just sell them if you have to. Yeah, that's true. You know, it's nice to have a collection like that that can be used as an investment, so that yeah, when you are older, if you need to, you can sell it. I hope you never have to sell it. I hope you can hold on to that collection forever and enjoy it. But yeah, it is nice to have that option. We love hefty rants. They're not as good as Razzie rants. Razzie rants are pretty epic. But I do have a tendency to ramble on. I do have a tendency to use up that 200 character limit in chats. Do I bag and board all of my comics? That is an excellent question, Ron. That is a very excellent question. Let's talk a little bit about the proper way to care for your comics now that you've become a comic book collector. Yes, you should definitely bag and board your comics. For regular comics that are just part of your collection that you're not too concerned about becoming worth a lot of money someday, you can use a standard bag and a standard board. The coated on one side board and just a general like 2 milliliter plastic bag. You can usually get those supplies at a comic book dealer or online for about, well, prices have gone up now because of the economy, but probably for about $30 to $40 you can buy 100 bags and 100 boards for regular general storage. If you have more expensive comics that you know are worth money, you want to hold on to be valuable, you want to go with the My Lights. The My Lights are a thicker, shinier, more durable plastic, and you want to go with the acid-free archival boards. Those can be a little more pricier. I just picked up a pack myself last weekend. It did set me back $80 for 100 bags and 100 boards. But those are important. The reason those are important is there are nasty acids and oils all around us that will eventually yellow the pages. They will cause what's called foxing, which is those little spots of like black that appear on paper sometimes. And if they don't have the sturdiness of the board behind them, and you just have comic books stacked up on top of each other or stacked up next to each other in a row in a box, eventually you're going to get spine curling. And spine curling is going to look nasty. Plus the pages won't line up anymore. So like the pages in front will stick out more than the pages in back. So yeah, you definitely want to bag and board your comics. Most comic book stores at the checkout counter will have individual bags and boards that you can purchase, depending on the store, probably around 45 to 50 cents per bag and board for the cheap stuff. More expensive ones are probably going to be like 75 cents. If you are into comic books and you want to keep your collection in good condition, I recommend kind of building that 45 to 50 cents into the price of the comic. It's just worth it in the long run. I did watch Doctor Strange. I watched that opening day. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was a darker movie than I think I've seen in the MCU yet, but it was directed by Sam Raimi, so I'm not really that surprised by that. That is kind of his forte. Um, I actually have, and it's a horribly produced video. It's literally just me on my cell phone. But I do have a video on my channel talking about my immediate thoughts after watching Doctor Strange. There are a couple of small spoilers in it, but if you're interested, check it out. I talk about some theories of what I think is going to be coming up in the Marvel movies based off some things they talk about in Doctor Strange. And if you're interested in getting into the comics, a couple of recommendations of things to check out based off of what they talked about in that movie. AJ, we love you. Alright, we're getting close to 1100. Are we going to get it before 1100? $19 likes. You guys are killing it today. I was not expecting this at all. I didn't schedule anything. I just went live. You guys are popping in. You guys are hanging out and staying. I genuinely expected to be in the stream pretty much by myself tonight. You guys are awesome. I'm going to the counter on that one. $21 likes it shows for you. Wow. Well, I guess, no, we're not going to do another like goal. I don't think there's any way we're going to hit 30 tonight. And I don't want to take away from Chem Nation's fantastic message. But we can still count the likes as they go up. I appreciate all the support you guys have given tonight. It's my favorite Pokemon Poliwhirl. It is. It is, in fact, my favorite Pokemon. I've loved it since I first saw it back when Gen 1 came out. Lo, one of our mods, actually sent me a DM the other day, a couple of, I don't know if you call them memes, but a couple little things about Poliwhirl that he found. And one guy, alright Razzie, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here, buddy. Oh, you know what, Razzie? I didn't even realize you were still here. Lo, Ryan, can one of you please drop Razzie's link a couple times? But Lo sent me a little thing, a little meme or whatever. Someone said that, like, Poliwhirl is, like, the definition of, like, a Pokemon. Like, if you think of Pokemon, like, if you look at Poliwhirl, you say that is a Pokemon. There's no questions about it. That is like what a Pokemon should be, which of course I totally agree with. I just think I just love it. I think it's adorable. I love the spiral. I love its frog. I love the eyes. I love the gloves. He's got his fancy little gloves on. He probably dresses up as Mario for Halloween because he's already got the gloves. I think it's fantastic. The shiny does not come out. I know. Where is it? Where is it showing up? This is... Whoops. This is really funny for me because... Razzie, you're the best. I actually caught a shiny Slowpoke last week. And it happened very quickly. It happened within like 2 hours. It happened so quickly, I even made a joke about how quick it was in the name of that video. So now here we are going for the second one, and it's not being quick. I mean, we're still under odds. I'm not complaining yet, but I am starting to get a little concerned about how long this hunt's going to go. Because this will now be... See, we did 3 hours on Friday, we did 2 hours on... Or I'm sorry, 3 hours on Saturday, 2 hours on Sunday. We're closing on 2 hours tonight, so we're closing in on 7 hours looking for this guy. Which again, isn't horrible, but I'm just really, really anxious to get a shiny on stream. You know, maybe I haven't charged up my shiny charm in a while. Maybe it's out of juice. I'm going to evolve this shiny Slowpoke into Slowbro. I already have a regular shiny Slowpoke. Well, regular shiny. I already have a shiny Slowpoke, so this is going to be my second one. This one I'm going to evolve into Slowbro. I already found the 8 Galarica twigs I need, and I went to visit the lady to take the 8 Galarica twigs and turn that into the Galarica Cuff, which is what you need to use to evolve Slowpoke into Slowbro in this game. So I have that ready to go. So if we get this shiny, if this pops up, and we're all jumping up and down and celebrating and excited and screaming and cheering and throwing confetti because we got a shiny, after I catch it, we're going to evolve it right away. We're going to evolve it right here on stream. I am more of a shiny collector than I am a battler. I don't usually care about stats. But when it comes time to evolve my Pokemon, I usually evolve the one with the better stats. But we're just going to evolve this one because the Slowpoke I got last week, its stats were horrible. All the IVs were either okay or decent. So there's a really good chance that whichever shiny we catch here is going to have better stats anyway. But yeah, we'll evolve it into a Slowbro as soon as we catch it. And then eventually I want to get a third one and evolve that into Slowking, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that on stream because I don't know how exciting it would be to do another Slowpoke hunt on stream. I think we might be all Slowpoked out at that point. But after we do end up getting the Slowpoke, whenever that is, I think the next thing we'll be doing is we'll be doing my first live Masuda hunt. We did a poll in a stream a little while back, and everyone that was here voted on Grookey. Grookey is the last starter line that I need to get. Well, it will be. It will be. I'm in the process of hatching Sobbles in my other game. And I've hatched 2 shiny Sobbles. I need to hatch 1 more. That'll probably happen later this week. I already have the entire Score Bunny line. And I do have 1 Grookey already, so I just need to get 2 more Grookeys. So we'll be doing a Masuda hunt for that. And that will probably be, assuming we have the Slowpoke, that will be Sunday morning. We'll be doing the Masuda hunt. For probably 3 or 4 hours. Mr. Chemistry Nation, I'm not sure if you're still in the building. If you are, I believe I heard you mention something about doing a shiny race. Was that this weekend? Um, if it was this weekend, do you know what time? Because I don't want to run the risk of overlapping. Okay, yeah, it is this weekend. Is that going to be like a morning thing or an afternoon thing? Because I know when you guys do races, when you do races, sometimes it's in the afternoon. Okay, I mean it doesn't matter. I'll schedule accordingly. I just didn't know if you knew yet. I'm looking forward to it. Those races that you guys do are always a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Ron. Yeah, if anyone else new has popped in and you're one of the 3 people on YouTube that doesn't know who Chem Nation is, go check out his stream. He's the best Pokemon YouTuber there is out there, and he's got the best chat mods as well. Um, no Finder mods in all the land. I mean, other than this stream, of course. Love you, Ron. Alright, another Brilliant Aura. So this is a Brilliant Aura Pokemon. If you guys don't know what that means, these are the ones that have the, like, looks like yellow flames coming out of them. They typically have better stats. They have an egg move. And most importantly for me right now, they also drop lots when you beat them. So while I typically just do an encounter and run from it if it's not shiny, if it is a Brilliant Aura, I do beat them up because I want those watts. I need those for my eventual fossil hunts. Stink lines, yeah, stink lines work too. I could see that. Especially with some of those Pokemon that have been out there in the wild area for a while, probably getting a little ripe. But yeah, I want those watts because eventually when I do the fossil hunts for Dracozolt and Arctozolt, I'm going to need to go to the Digging Duo. Oh wow, here's another one. I need to go to the Digging Duo and have them dig up a whole bunch of fossils for me. So I need as many watts as I can so I can get as many fossils as I can so I can turn those fossils into as many Pokemon as I can. So we love watts. And yeah, the Brilliant Aura Pokemon have a 3% chance of showing up. So the fact that I got 2 pretty much back to back there, that was pretty neat. I was excited about that. The other aspect of the Brilliant Aura Pokemon that is, in my opinion, overhyped is that the Brilliant Aura Pokemon can have. Imagine if you use a shiny Pokemon and call it a shiny Slowpoke. That would be neat. That would be pretty neat. You know, doesn't come out shiny. Yeah, I don't know what we can do here to get the shiny to show up, but it needs to show up soon. Uh, yeah, well, I mean, there's tons of things you can do with Watts. There's a lot of things that you can do with them that I don't care about. I have bought like TRs with the Watts before. That's a good way of doing it. But um, nowadays, with as many hours as I've gotten into this game, the basically the Foster is the only thing I care about anymore. But yeah, I mean, there are you don't just get the Watts for the digging duo. There are many things you can do with the Watts. You can use them. They're basically as a currency within the wild area. You can buy a lot of stuff with them. You can buy TRs. You can buy berries. You can buy uh, ingredients for your curry. Lots of different stuff. I'm just at the point where the only reason I want them is I want to dig up a whole bunch of fossils. But yeah, if you're not familiar with them, that's not the only thing they're used for. You know, guys, I really thought that we were gonna get it tonight. I think I'm probably gonna go for another 10 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Um, or no, we'll go for another 15 minutes. We'll go until, hey, Phil Master, welcome on in. We'll go for another 15 minutes. We'll go to the top of the hour. And then unfortunately, I guess start getting ready for bed because I need to go to work tomorrow. But thank you, Phil Master. Thank you for the good luck. I uh, I hope we get shine here in the next 15 minutes before we end stream. But I really appreciate you coming in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. And you know, as a new streamer, the toughest thing for me so far has been to walk away from the hunt at the end of the stream. Because like, I really want to, when I end the stream, like, I really want to grab the Switch, take it in the bedroom, and keep looking for this thing while I'm, getting ready for bed. But I can't do that. I gotta leave it here. I don't want to get the shiny off stream, but I don't want to stop shiny hunting. It's such a weird feeling. But I got my other Switch, and I got my other game I can hunt in tonight. But man, it's a little frustrating that I gotta put this hunt on hold until the next stream. Because I'm used to just like hunting 24/7 basically. Yeah. Well, I got tons of hunts going on. If we don't get the shiny Slowpoke here, oh, thank you, Windsor. That's really nice. If we don't get the Slowpoke here, I'll just continue doing my Heatmore hunt on Shield for the rest of the night. Do I think we'll get another Let's Go style game? I do. I do think that. I think the first Let's Go games were an experiment based off of the hype from Pokemon Go, and I think they performed extremely well. I think they proved themselves worthy of getting another game in the series, which is not unheard of, right? Like we've had tons of Pokemon Ranger games in the past. We've had tons of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games in the past, which started off as kind of like a little side project. And this is almost I mean, I guess it's up for debate whether um, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee would be considered a main series game or not. I'm not going to say whether it is or not, but I would say that if games like Mystery Dungeon and Ranger can get sequels, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't make a sequel for Let's Go. And I do think that it would be based off of Johto. Um, I would love for there eventually to be an Alolan Let's Go game, but I do think it's too early. It hasn't been all that long, relatively, since Gen 7 came out. So I think it makes more sense if, like, the way I see it is, we have the main series games, right? And so the next thing is going to be Gen 9, and then a few years later will be Gen 10. How many seconds does one encounter take? Let's check. We'll check on the next encounter, and we'll find out together. But like we have the gens, right? The regular gens. We have the remakes, which come on average every 2 generations. And then we'll have the Let's Go games. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 12 seconds. About 12 seconds per encounter. But so yeah, so we got the main series games. Every 2 generations we get a remake, and then every I don't know what, we would get a Let's Go. So like, we just got the remakes for Gen 4. We had a Let's Go for Gen 1. So we had Let's Go for Gen 1, then a remake for Gen 4. I think the next thing will be a Let's Go for Gen 2. And then once we get to Gen 10, we'll have the remake for Gen 5. And then after that, we'll have a Let's Go for Gen 3. And we'll go that way. So that, like the oldest games without a remake will be the next remakes that are made, if that makes any sense. 5 encounters a minute, yeah, that math checks out, yeah. So, and that's pretty good. I'm glad you brought that up, Windsor. I've seen this discussed a lot lately in streams, talking about the best way to hunt and shinies, and a lot of people focus solely on the odds, right? Because if we were to focus solely on the odds, then Dynamax Adventures would be the best way to shiny hunt. Because if you have the shiny charm in Dynamax Adventures, each Pokemon has a 1 in 100 chance of being shiny, or right around, but not exactly, because that's not how math works, right around 1 in 25 for any of the 4 Pokemon you catch. So if you catch all 4 Pokemon in every Dynamax adventure, on average about 1 run out of 25 will have a shiny. Those are incredible odds, right? But here's the thing. It takes like 10 or 15 minutes to check to see if those are shiny. And then you have to wait another 10 or 15 minutes to check to see if those are shiny. The Slowpoke hunt. The odds here are 1 in 1,365. Lot higher odds, right? Not nearly as good of a chance of getting a shiny. But I can knock out 5 encounters a minute. So when you do the math, it's not that different from the Dynamax Adventures. SOS hunts, 1 in 273 after you hit a chain of 31. That's probably about, and if Kem's here, he'd know better than I would because he's been doing a lot of them lately. I'd say that's, taking into account the time it takes to knock out the Pokemon for the next Pokemon, or for the caller to call a Pokemon, and hopefully for that Pokemon to show up, you might be averaging a minute an encounter, maybe a minute and a half encounter if the call rate's lower. So 273, great odds, but you're not able to do as many as encounters as this of the 1365. So it's all relative. You can't just look at the base odds. You have to look at how long does an encounter take to get, you know, really gauge what is the quickest way to get a shiny. And I think they all basically average out 50 to 100 per hour, depending on color. Yeah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That would make sense. Yeah. So the okay, so the 273 odds compared to the 1365, I would be able to do approximately, and I'm just rounding here, I'd be able to do approximately 5 times as many random encounters in an hour as SOS encounters. The SOS chances are 273. The wild hunts are 1365. So that's about between 5 and 6 times worse odds. So it's not exactly right, but it kind of balances out. You know what I mean? Like it's within the realm of being close. If I'm able to do 5 times as many encounters in an hour, but the SOS odds are between 5 and 6 times as good, then overall there's not much difference between doing the random encounter, the wild encounters versus the SOS hunts. Oh, Filmmaster, you do a lot of SOS hunts too. That's awesome. SOS hunts is where I first started shiny hunting. It is by far my favorite shiny hunting method. I enjoy it so much. I am extremely sad that I'm done with them. I really want them to bring SOS hunts back. I would love to SOS hunt more Pokemon. So, you're a man of good taste. Or I should say a person of good taste, sorry. Yes, agreed. It is the best way to hunt. So much fun. Yeah, I mean, if I know the chances are low, I'm not going to get my hopes up. But if SOS hunts come back in Gen 9, I will be the happiest little boy you've ever seen. Okay, you know, all right, you just, you know, I shouldn't have assumed. That was wrong of me. But cool. All right, we're unfortunately only going to go for a few more minutes here. But I do appreciate who am I going to pick? As of right now, no, I'll just say it. I'll commit now. In my main playthrough, my first time main playthrough, I'm going to go with Sprigatito. I've never done a first time playthrough of a generation with a grass starter. And I really like Sprigatito's design. And not for like the memes. I genuinely think it's a good looking Pokemon. I like the design. I'm excited to use it. I'm also excited to use Fuecoco and Quaxley. And I mean, ultimately, I'm going to be trading between the two games so I can get all 3 starters. Because I'm looking forward to using all 3 of them. But Sprigatito is going to be my main starter. What about you, Windsor? Who are you going to pick? Yeah, that's right, Ron. Team Sprigatito. You know what? We'll go for a few extra minutes. We'll go until we hit 11:50. Fuecoco or Sprigatito? Yeah, I mean, it is a tough choice for me. Fuecoco looks awesome too. I think it's a fantastic design, and I can't wait to see what it evolves into. But like I said, I've never done a first playthrough with a grass starter. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I like the grass starter in this one, so that I'm locking in. Like I got to do it. But yeah, I think Fuecoco is really awesome. I'm looking forward to using that too. It is in my country. I'm in the U.S. and it is just about to turn 10 at night, 2,200 hours. And I do have to work in the morning, so I should probably be asleep within the next hour or so. So I wake up. I wake up fairly early. I get up at 5:45 every morning. Um, so if I stay up past 11, I get a little cranky in the morning. Um, yeah, things could change once we see the Evos, but I mean, unless Sprigatito turns into like a bag of cat hair, I'm probably gonna pick it. Yeah, you know what? Quaxley does look like a combination of Pelipper and Ducklet. You're right. Um, well, Film Master, that's uh, it's funny you say that. I do work a full-time job. I recently got into streaming. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what my schedule is going to be because I do work a full-time job. I'm definitely going to be doing um, weekend morning streams because that real estate seems to be pretty open as far as Pokemon streamers on YouTube. So I'll be doing like 3 or 4 hour streams on Saturday and Sunday mornings. And then during the week, I'm still kind of figuring it out on my own here. Not only do I work a full-time job, I also have the pleasure to serve as a chat moderator for a couple of great streamers, one of which streams at night. So I'm still kind of finding what's going to work on my schedule for streaming during the week. But hopefully, I'm sure we'll figure it out here soon. But no, I appreciate you saying that. If you are interested in checking out my future streams, the best time to catch me will be on weekend mornings between like 8 to noon Eastern. Probably will be my more standard schedule. Once we get everything kind of ironed out, I'll start scheduling my streams in advance. The Poliwag Elaine is basically how we all age. You're not wrong. And I hope I'm still on the Poliwhirl side of the equation and the Poliwrath. I don't want to be the cranky old man yet. I like that. I like that. That's good, Windsor. I I really like that. Thank you. All right, we got 6 more checks here, and then unfortunately we're gonna have to call it a night. I know I shouldn't apologize for not getting a shiny because it's out of my control, but gosh dang it, I was really hoping we were gonna get it tonight. But maybe, because I really want to get this. Maybe I'll figure out another time later this week we could do another stream for a little bit. I just really want to get this. And I specifically picked this hunt because it's so easy. And it is easy. It's a very easy hunt. Right outside the train station, when you get to the Isle of Armor, there are 2 spawns that are 100% always Slowpoke. You cannot mess it up. You cannot run into other Pokemon. You basically can't make a hunt any faster. But This guy's wanting me to wait around for a little bit. We got one more check, and then I think we're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna take this these good vibes and send it to one of my friends. So if you guys want to join the raid, that'd be greatly appreciated. If not, that's cool. And the last check is not shiny, unfortunately. But again, I really appreciate all you guys hanging out. Like I said, we're gonna raid a buddy here. Please do me a favor, if you do come on the raid, please like the stream. I'm not saying you gotta sub, I'm not saying you gotta talk about how it's the best stream ever or anything, but I would appreciate you at least leaving a like for a buddy here. Let me skip the... So, if you want to come on the raid, and I'm going to post the link here in a second, just put in Hefty Hype when we get there. Thank you, Lo, and thank you, Lo, thank you, Ron, thank you, Sax, our great moderators. I appreciate all your help today. So yeah, just post Hefty Hype once. Please just do it once. Once we get over there. Razzie, I love you too. Here is the link. I'm going to post it a few times, and then I'll see you guys over there. All right, thanks. Have a great night.